Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades. We do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, we're going to be looking at SHOP and also tick symbol TEM. Both stocks have been featured previously on the channel. We're going to be doing significant updates in terms of Catalyst, and we're also going to be looking at MMTLP with one of FINRA's motions denied. And I'm going to be sharing a post from Fidelity where they stated they made contact with the company with regard to valuation, and then finishing off by having a look at a quick review of the previous week's weekly watch list. So before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the markets. First of all, we can see here that the stock market today is gaining. The Dow Jones is up 500 points on news with regard to potential optimism in terms of the tariff news. So let's have a look at what this basically means. From Axios, we can see the Trump administration is potentially going to narrow the scope of tariff day. So if you're wondering when tariff day is, then tariff day is April the 2nd, 2025, and that's what he's stated as Liberation Day for the United States, and is now going to be expected to be much narrower than previously expected, because obviously one of the things happening right now is significant damage to the markets. And from Reuters, we can see here that Tesla also jumps with regard to this tariff news. There's also good news in terms of China for Tesla, and buyers were also able to buy the dip. And finally, let's share with you an article here from Bloomberg, and it states here Turkey is to ban short selling. This is to ease buybacks and also to stem the market slide. So hopefully we get a positive and similar response in terms of the US markets. I'm going to start by providing an update for two stocks recently covered on the channel. The first one is SHOP, also known as Shopify. So first of all, in terms of a quick recap of what they do, they are a leading global e-commerce company. They provide essential internet infrastructure for commerce, and they are trusted across the world, offering tools to start, scale and market and run a retail business of any size, and they do make that much easier for us. So go ahead and check out their website. But in terms of why I'm interested in Shopify right now, the share price is moving forward. One of the key reasons for this, here we can see news on the investor relations page. They are to transfer their listing to the Nasdaq, so no change to the TSX listing. So there is a key date that you need to be aware of, and this is going to take place on Monday, March 31st, 2025. So I am expecting a run up in Shopify, which is happening right now as well. And in other news, also recently bullish for Shopify is they were featured by Insider Monkey as potentially the best SaaS stock to buy according to billionaires. So go ahead and check out that article from Insider Monkey. So let's have a look at first of all the 5-day chart. So right now today it's up close to 6%, trading at $110.43, and over the previous 5 days up over 14%. So good movements there for Shopify. But we have a look at the 6-month chart. We can see here there was an opportunity to get this just below the $90. At one point it was trading around about the $130, currently 110, and I do expect some positive movements back towards the 130 for Shopify. And the next stock I'm going to feature with you is a stock that was added to our weekly watch list. This is known as tick symbol TEM, also known as Tempus AI, and this is a stock that featured with regard to the purchase from Nancy Pelosi. So what I stated here, there has been a good pullback, and it was shared as one of her stocks, and I think it potentially bottomed out and represented a good buy. So let's have a look at what happened right now today at time of editing. Right now up over 11.76%. $57.39. So congratulations to everybody in the Discord who got into Tempus AI. And if we have a look at the previous chart for the previous month, we can see here there was a chance to get this just over the $40 mark, and hopefully this rebound continues for Tempus AI. Let's now move on to have a look at an update from Scott's case against FINRA and the SEC. So he states here Judge Wise has denied FINRA's motion for sanctions against Scott and also granted his motion to supplement with new SEC evidence from SEC versus Berda, but also discounted his application to his second amended complaint. So overall it's a mixed bag, i.e. good news and bad news. But so he states in he's technically won his first motion by adding the Berda subpoena and the SEC records into Trout versus Ari Rubenstein, and that will be helpful if he goes on to appeal to the Second Circuit. And also he's also stated here he's looking for 2 days of position close only trade, and this is for before April the 16th 2025, and then there is also going to be a writ of mandamus, and the other case that's upcoming is Scott versus Gary Gensler, so that will be quite interesting as well. And the final thing I'd like to share with you here is an old post on Reddit from Fidelity Investments. So this was last updated approximately 2 years ago, so we can see here they did state that they would provide all the updates here. So they did initially start providing some updates, and I think what I'd like to share with you here is one of the things they stated here in terms of contacting the company. So at the bottom they say they temporarily removed the report of fair market value price of $2.99, and they contacted the investor relations, and NextBridge will not be able to assign a fair market value price for their shares until obviously the filings. And Fidelity have required that under IRS rules to report the fair market value of NextBridge common shares at the time of the spin-off be based on the currently available price, which is fair value, and that was the last closing price, $2.89 per share, which was the last trade price for MMTLP. So the holders of NextBridge will see a cost price of $2.90, but I think since obviously the company are not providing any valuations due to obviously the updates that we have so far seen, I think Fidelity have no longer updated this. So let's see if anybody else can reach out to Fidelity to see if they can provide any further updates to this post. And finally, I'd like to finish off by having a look at a quick review of the previous week's weekly watch list. So remember, this week one of the stocks that we called out was TEM, doing exceptionally well, and last week we called out CNL, that was up 21% on the week, then AOV, that was up 13.5% on the week. DXYZ doing exceptionally well today, I think at one point up 10% on the week. We did call that out, and that was also up 8.5% on the previous week. So congratulations to everybody on DXYZ, high reward, high risk stock there. VSCO, again another good call, up over 10.7% on the week. CVI, that was up over 9.9% on the week. PDD up over 3% on the week, and QNTM, sorry, up over 50% on Monday, so a good chance there to benefit from taking profits there, because obviously then there was a sell-off and it closed down just over 0.5% on the week. WS, a similar situation, up over 15% on Thursday, then down 1% on the week. Amazon we called out, I think Amazon is now hit over 200, so congratulations to have everybody who got into Amazon at the discount price last week, where it was down on 1.3%, but now well over $200. So congratulations to everybody on Amazon. Finally, thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.